Okay. Um, so let's see. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to start with this. Okay, so I took the day off. I took the day off because if I didn't, I probably would, despite what everyone seems to think or say, I probably would not still be here. People say that people don't threaten to end their lives; they just do it. The problem is that people like me experience this often, and I don't. It's not that I want to do that. It's that I'm scared that's what's going to happen. So I reach out for help because I don't want it to come to that. And so, first off, when someone literally publicly and in messages tells you to reach out to them when you are struggling and then comes back after you do so and acts like they're not responsible for that, well, then don't offer that. That's one thing that I want to say. Don't tell people to call you or get a hold of you if you're having a hard time, if you're just going to turn around and throw that in their face when they do that. I want to start with that, okay? And it was obviously publicly said last week or a few days ago, I don't remember exactly, um, to reach out. So how now is that not something I should have done? Make that part make sense. So I'm going to start with that. I'm only here right now doing this live to say a few things because I took the day off to. I haven't seen anything, watched anything, read anything, heard anything. I deleted my channel and I didn't. I wasn't really sure that I was even gonna bring it back, but um, my kids have 1 week left of school, and I need to focus on that. So that's what I'm gonna do over the next week. But I will not be bullied out of speaking my truth and my experience. And just because somebody else doesn't agree with it doesn't mean it's not valid. So I'm going to take the next week off. And because at this point, I feel like I owe loyalty to no one. I have not been shown loyalty by a single person. So I owe that to no one. So in that week, while I'm dealing with my kids and my real life, I'm also going to be uploading all the messages, the email that I supposedly, everything on my end is going to be shown because I have not lied about a single thing. I have not, literally anything that I have said or done, there's proof behind it. And I'm going to show every single thing, every single message. I never, hold on. Give me a second to collect my thoughts here because I'm trying to stay on point of what I'm here for, and I don't want to get sidetracked and off on some other things. So, yeah, so I'm going to be posting everything, every message, every screenshot regarding this specific situation, because some people, I guess, are just really too dumb to think for themselves. People don't actually watch the lives or the things that are being said. Just someone says, oh, this was said or this, just like it was said that I was talking bad about Mindy in the live last night, and that's not true. I literally said multiple times that the only reason I didn't even want to say anything was because I cared about Mindy and I had respect for Mindy. I didn't want to even be doing this. Okay. So, and again, if it wouldn't have been outed the way that it was, I wouldn't have, I don't know, I still don't know if I would have addressed it. I literally made a video saying, I know I'm going to be attacked and this is going to be flipped on me. So it's hard for me to speak on what happened. So, I mean, literally, I knew what was going to happen and that's what happened. So I'm just saying, everybody proved that for themselves. It literally happened exactly as I said it was going to happen. That's why I was very reluctant to even speak on it. And as far as me making the videos that I made, I needed support. I wasn't looking for attention like all these people want to say that I was doing. I needed some support. And that's what everyone continued to say that I had. And honestly, I did. I did in the comments. It wasn't until I went into other people's lives, which obviously that's on me, and that won't happen again. So anything that I do from here on out will be right here, not anywhere else. I'm Like, yeah, I have nothing to do with anybody else from this point forward. So apparently the proof is what's going to have to be seen for everyone to make their own informed decision instead of just believing shit that people tell them. I mean, it is what it is on that. So there's just a few things that I want to speak on now, and then when I come back in a week, with all the proof, all the messages, all the everything unedited. I mean, obviously I have to, like block out maybe some phone numbers or my address or social security number type shit. But other than that, nothing's going to be edited or anything. It's going to be every single thing that has been said. So, I just don't agree with a lot that's happening right now. And this, I mean, obviously this is my channel and I have a right to my opinion on here, but I also don't have to listen to anybody come here and talk shit. So I will be blocking anybody that, comes here to say whatever that they have to say. I'm not here for it. I'm literally defending myself and speaking to my truth and my experience, and I don't care about anything past that. Okay. And so I never asked to talk to Jason. I want to be clear on that. I actually had, there was something that was said on a live, a few weeks back that I wanted to send to him. I like clipped it and sent it to Tracy and asked Tracy to send it to him because I never wanted to speak to him. I never wanted a direct communication with him. I asked Tracy to send him something and she said, okay, I'll do that. And then maybe like the next day or something, Mindy asked me to call him because he wanted me to. I never wanted to talk to Jason. That was never my intention, ever. I never wanted to be involved with him in the first place. So a lot of the shit that's being said right now, not factual at all. And I never said that Jason doxed my information. I said to be careful because any of y'all could be next. Anybody. Period. That's it. I also never argued with him on that phone call. I wish I would have recorded it for that reason, so y'all could hear what actually happened, because I didn't get a word in. I didn't even get to speak. He was yelling at me, so I don't know where there's even an argument from. So to back up, Mindy sent me an address. I don't know how to be more clear about this. Mindy sent me an address, and I said, okay, cool, I'll look it up. I did that. She then messaged me and said, hey, call Jason. I did that. He started yelling at me about that's not the right address, blah, blah, blah. I never said it was. Mindy gave it to me and asked me to look at it, so I did. And I called him because she told me to, and then he started to, that's what I'm saying. What people don't seem to understand is the story that is being given, like it's in the messages. I can show you the call log of how long the fucking phone call was. And yes, I said my phone died because I was uncomfortable and I fucking hung up the phone. I'm not going to just sit there and let somebody yell at me when I don't even understand what's happening. So I hung up the phone and said my phone died because I was done. I didn't want to be a part of the conversation. I didn't want to be a part of the situation. So I'm just saying, I'm like anybody that actually really thinks I got a word in that conversation obviously doesn't listen to any of the lives. Like, I don't understand. People cannot literally be this fucking stupid. They can't. Okay, so that's that. Again, like I literally did not want to be involved in this in the first place. And I can show all the messages that prove that I would wake up to messages saying, oh, this was said, this was done after the agreement was already made not to talk about this anymore. I literally continued to try to not talk about this and kept getting shit sent to me. I kept getting brought back into it, but I'm the bad guy. Cool. I'm cool with that. I'm not involved anymore. I'm speaking my piece and what my experience, and I'm done with it. That's it. Literally after this, after I say what I say right now, come back with all the proof, I will be back to talk about whatever I talk about. It's not going to have anything to do with any of them on either side. So, and like I said, I will be also showing the email that I sent to Jessica that everybody wants to keep talking about. Like I have not said it over and over and over, but I'm going to show everyone the email word for fucking word so you can see it yourself, because I've said it over and over and over. When I got attacked by the people on the Reddit, I sent her an email. I went into her TikTok and said, check your email. One email. It's one email. Okay, people? And it literally was saying, I'm sorry for my part in this. I'm done. Like, this shit is toxic. I don't want no part of it. I said, move on with your life. Stop talking about this shit. Like, that's the gist of the email. I'm like, Then I also sent Burner a message on Instagram, said, please have her check her email. Her email. That's it. That's literally all it was. I don't care about it anymore. That's the thing. Everybody is worried about how this makes Jason and everybody else look, but nobody gives a fuck about like literally what I just went through. And I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. When the cops came to my house today, I showed them everything. So that's not on me anymore. People sent them here. Now they know what's going on. That's on whoever called them. So I'll get to that too in a sec. That's actually what was next on my little list here. Yes, a welfare check was done today. But guess what, people? When I get in the state of mind that I'm in, because this happens to me, like I've tried to explain already, I have like hormonal issues. And when it gets built up to the point that it's at right now, I leave my house. I don't stay here and like put my kids through all that. I leave. And I already said that. So y'all put the cops here and involved and have seen all of it now too. So that's not on me. But yes, my 20-year-old son and his fiance were here watching my other 4 kids when they came. So good on y'all for that one, because I wasn't even here. Like I said, when I get in that frame of mind, I leave until I calm down enough to come back and be okay, which is exactly what the fuck happened today. So, yeah. So when they came, my son showed them. I wasn't here, like I said. When they came, my son showed them the threatening messages with my information and all of the bullying that has been going on and the shit that's been said about me in all of these lives and shit, because it's bad. There's so much. It's crazy. And I don't know how anybody can not call that bullying. The cops came here because someone called them here off of YouTube, sweetheart. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. I felt like that came across like Jessica right then, but I'm frustrated right now, and I don't mean that in a hateful way, because not everybody like deserves like that kind of negativity, and I don't mean it in that way. I promise. Yeah, because someone sent them here. So thank you for y'all sending them here, because they are now aware of what's happening on this side as well. I will always stand on the truth, no matter what, and no one will ever take that from me. Period. What happened to me is not okay, and anybody that tries to justify that and say that it was just supposed to be it doesn't matter. If any single one of those fucking people were sent their information, their social security number, like does that like, I mean, I get people think, oh, it's a security thing, the address, that's cool. Like my address, like I said already, I trusted Mindy enough to give her my address for my skincare. So obviously, I'm not really that worried about it. Also, with my email address at Jessica Docs, I'm sure you can get that too. But my social security number, that's on a whole other fucking level. Somebody can literally take over your identity, do all kinds of bullshit, and pretend that they're you. Fuck that. And if anybody says that's okay, I don't care. Fuck you too. Seriously. So that was the other thing. For whoever said that I was afraid he was going to come kill me when I was talking about killing myself, I never ever once said anything about him killing me. I never even said anything about him coming here. That was never my worry or whatever about me saying I was threatened. I was threatened with my personal information. That's it. Y'all also seem to forget about all the other people that have been doxxed over the last year, because I'm not the only one. No, I wasn't doxxed. Personally, wasn't doxxed in the situation, but the fact that people go after people's public information in the way that they do to use it against them is still a problem. I mean, I'm better for right now. I'm better because I took the day to step away from this. I don't know anything that has been said. That's the problem. Okay, sorry. I'm going to read these comments just really quick because I want to be able to answer the questions like as I go, because I kind of had a list of stuff I was going to talk about. I know it's really late, but I slept most of the day, because if I didn't, it was not, yeah. So just to back up a little bit on that, I know I kind of said it, and I really just want to explain that I have like a hormonal imbalance or something, and so my hormones like do opposite of what they're supposed to do, and I'm like the few days leading up to my period, I have people say you have no control. You have control. I have no control over myself and my emotions. I have no control. I can try really hard and things set me off, and like, I mean, I'm literally in the process of trying to figure out a way about getting back on birth control that like maybe can stop my period. I can just keep taking it. I understand I'm working on all of that. This has been something I've been dealing with, but because I was already dealing with this and people knew that I was already dealing with this, and then continue to add all this shit on top of it, and then act like I'm not supposed to spiral. I don't know anybody that wouldn't have spiraled in the situation, so they can say what they want to say about it. And okay, so like as far as it being handled behind the scenes, I feel like I need to explain. I posted the screenshots earlier about like I communicate with 3 people off of here, off of YouTube, on a regular basis. 4 if you include Pino, but I really don't communicate with Pino very often. It was literally, well, okay, Tracy was how it started, and then Mindy, and then Pino, but that's not really, I really don't talk to Pino that much anymore, but I was a mod for him, whatever. Am was, I don't even know anymore, I don't care. And then obviously the Jason situation, which again, I was never trying to be in communication with Jason. I was asked to call him and I did. And like, I kept trying to back off from that situation. So whatever. But yeah, as far as it being handled behind the scenes, I had went to Plug that night because he was active on Instagram, and Plug was actually had relapsed and had some situation about a month ago, and I could tell he was struggling, and I reached out to him and said, look, I can tell something's going on. I just want you to know that you do have people that care about you. Just, you know, take care of whatever you need to take care of, come back, like whatever. And so me reaching out to Plug was literally because I had reached out to him when I could tell he was struggling. So people switching that and asking like, why would you go to, so New Age Plug is also obviously YouTube Streets is the channel, but New Age Plug is like the main one that runs it, whatever. So just to clear that up on why I went to him, because I could tell he was struggling about a month ago, and I went to him just for some, I mean, like some support, literally. But then apparently, I guess he went to Jason, and then Jason told him a different side, which is not, there was nothing said. I didn't even get to say anything to Jason. He started yelling at me. I hung up the phone and then got threatened, and then here we are. So, let's see. Honestly, I think there can be two things right at once. I think Jessica can be right, and I think Jason can be right. So, as far as her looking right, I mean, look what he did to Tracy before, and look what's happening to me right now. So, 2 things can be right at once, right? Yes, it's like you're fucking possessed. Like at this point, like my dad has cancer. I'm dealing with all that shit, and I yelled at my mom and like haven't spoken to them since. Like, oh, I'm done. I am walking away, but I am going to post the proof. Like people like believe shit people say without literally any proof. So I'm gonna post the proof probably next weekend, because like I said, my kids have a week left of school, and I'm gonna focus on that. So I will not be engaging in any of this activity between now and then. That's why I'm making this video right now explaining that I took the day off. I'm about to take the week off. I'm going to show whatever, and then I'm moving the fuck on. And I'll like probably, hopefully we'll come back and do this type of shit, because this is really how my channel started. Not all my videos are up right now for me hiding my channel earlier, deleting, whatever, deactivating it out, whatever. Now I have to go back and like re-put all my videos up. But if anybody has ever seen or watched any of my videos from when my channel started 2 years ago, before I was involved in any of this or knew any of these fucking people, that's what it was for me to come here and be able to like, I don't have people in real life. I don't have support. I don't have family. I don't have anything. So when I came on here, at that point, it wasn't going live. I was just making videos. I would sit on my fucking front porch and I would make a video venting. I would post it. People would either watch it or not. At that point, I don't even think, when I first started going live, I had to like I had to get everybody that I knew literally to go subscribe to me, because I didn't even have 50 people to be able to go live. So no one watched it, but I did it for myself. And I feel like I want to get back to doing that, because it was important to me. It was like very therapeutic to me. I would watch it back and it would like, whatever. Anyways, so I'm probably just going to get back to doing that after, but I am going to show the messages, because the shit that is being said and the way that it's being spun is not true at all. I never wanted to be involved with whatever. And me trying to find the address was a me thing. That wasn't a me trying to help anybody go find them. That was just, I wanted to see if my detective skills basically could figure it out. That was it for me. Like, everybody's trying to make it like I was way more invested than I was. Yes, I recorded shit. Like, as I was doing other stuff, I would hit record on my phone or whatever. Like, I would watch it and record it. Like, but I could never even stand to go back and listen to it a second time to even edit it to do shit with it. So, yeah, whatever. But more than that, if someone asked me to look for something or go do something like Mindy or whatever, I did that. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I was just saying, like, before everybody got back together and was good and on good terms and whatever, I guess everybody seems to forget, like, when Tracy went through the same thing and Miss Led went through the same thing. And guess what? Neither one of them are on here anymore. People bully them to walk away. I'm not going to walk away. I mean, I'm going to walk away from that in that situation. But I'm not going to stop, like, coming on YouTube to, like, watch. Literally, I watch videos. I've been watching all the stuff about Micah Miller. Like, I've been watching all the stuff about Madeline Soto. Like, I watch YouTube videos. Like, that's literally how I got involved with watching the whole Jessica Kent shit. Because I watch YouTube videos. I watch TV, but I watch YouTube videos more. So I'm not going to be bullied off of fucking YouTube. I'm going to continue to be here and talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about and do whatever I want to do. Yes, I understand that, but let me explain something. I feel like I'm trying to word this in a very delicate way. When all the females always jump to the man's defense, there's a problem. There's a problem. Because how can you tell somebody that you love them and support them and you're going to do all these things for them and then turn around and act like, yeah. That was what upset me. That's what nobody seems to understand is what it wasn't upset. It wasn't that Mindy didn't answer me that night. I understood she was asleep. I got all of that. But then when I woke up the next day and had not heard from her still and got on my phone and saw her live trying to get him McDonald's after I was so fucking upset and went through the shit that I went through the night before, like, it was really really fucking bad. Like, it was really, really bad. And to be honest, I really don't know. Like, my eyes were so fucking swollen. I had such a bad headache. I sat in the bathroom crying in the bathtub for fucking hours, and I could not stop. Every time I, like, could calm myself down enough, it just started all back over again. I'm saying, so I just, like, went through all of that the night before and sent her the messages and all of that, which, yes, everybody says she's not responsible for. And I understand that, but don't tell somebody repeatedly to reach out to them when you need someone and then throw it in their face because they did that. That's my point. Like, my life literally didn't matter, but him getting McDonald's did. That's where I have a problem. Okay? If anybody doesn't see that or understand that side of it, then put yourself in my place and see how you feel. I'm just saying. I really don't know what else to say about that because also, I paid for skincare for Joe. So if anybody can make sure that she gets it, because I don't think it's been shipped yet. I paid for it whatever day. I don't know. I'm sure people remember in the live when Mindy said to send her the address because I did it behind the scenes. I, obviously don't try to just fucking make everything like everybody's business in public, but I'm actually a good fucking person. And so I paid for the skincare for her, and I don't believe it's been sent yet because Mindy keeps telling me to remind her, and I keep trying, but all this bullshit keeps going on. So can somebody please make sure that she gets her skincare? And then another one last thing. No, I mean, part of the problem, yes, okay, part of the problem is my mental illness. I get that, and I understand that. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to post everything. That's why I want to post everything because everybody's trying to make me look like I'm fucking crazy. Like, and that's not the case. I mean, yes, I'm crazy, but that's not the case of what's going on right now. I guarantee that this situation would not have escalated to me being in the state that I was in had like all these people not fucking ganged up on me and tried to make me like literally. I didn't even realize. I still don't even know. Like I got on YouTube Streets live and I said thanks. I literally said thanks for listening to me last night. I really appreciate it, or something like that. I was just literally saying thank you. I didn't expect it to get like whatever. I didn't expect it to go the way that it went. I just literally said thank you. And then he started saying, well, I talked to Jason and I see both sides. And like, I never even said anything about Jason. He put that out there. And then people in the chat were, Tira called me a snake. Fucking Diamond Eyes started talking shit. Whatever. Shannon. Her name is fucking Shannon. Fucking started talking shit. Like, the people that talk shit back when the Olivia situation are the same people talking shit now. So, I mean, if that doesn't, like, show anybody what the fuck's really going on, like, the people that are talking shit are the people that didn't like me before. I mean, nothing changed. They didn't like me before. They don't like me now. Has nothing to do with me. That's a them. Yeah. That's the thing. They were saying I was talking shit about Mindy. When how many times have I literally every fucking live, every video that I did said, I don't want to hurt Mindy. I don't want to. And that was when I really didn't want to say anything. I knew the last video I posted before I got on that chat, I posted a video saying thank you to everyone. Like, but I felt like I needed to warn people because it could be you, it could be anyone else. So I felt like fucked up to myself if I just walked away and didn't say shit. So I felt like if I don't tell other people, hey, they're probably gonna, like, if you piss them off or say something they don't like they have whatever access to all your fucking information. That was my point. I felt like I needed to fucking tell people to be careful. I wasn't trying to, like, I don't know. That's literally why I wasn't even saying names at first. I was just, like, saying be careful. But no, people ran back and told Mindy I was talking shit about her. And that's why she got on live this morning, half hostile. But then my problem with that was that there are things that she knows better that people would ask in the chat, and she knows better. And she would say, oh, well, I don't really know about that. No, maybe, but I don't know. But I don't think so. Like, I don't fucking work for Jessica Kent. There's no fucking possible way. Or about me being his top gifter. I've spent $10 fucking under a fake fucking account. The person that they are saying that I am is not me. He has a mod named fucking Amber. That is not me. Okay? I am blocked on both of their TikToks and both of their YouTubes under my real fucking profiles. Okay? So again, people believing shit that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. He has a mod named Amber, team padded some fucking shit. That is not me. And at this point, I can tell you who the fuck I am in there because I'm not in it anymore. I don't fucking care. I, like, literally have watched his lives before and realized that he's, like, obsessed with fucking Doobie's music, okay? So my fucking name in there is Doobie420 and my fucking picture is SpongeBob. So go see, again, and watch whatever the fuck you have to watch to see that I literally go in there and say, hey, bro, oh, yeah, what time is it where you're at? Or some fucking dumbass question. People take shit and run with it and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Period. I'm not his top fucking gifter. I'm not working for them. It's lies. And people believe whatever the fuck they're told and do zero fucking research. And I'm not. I'm not that one. I do all the fucking research and make my own fucking opinion. Sorry, I was just trying to read what y'all had said. And look, okay, here's the thing. I understand that Mindy's been through a lot in the last couple years dealing with all of this. I do. And that's fine. Like, literally, I still, to this point, I still don't want a problem with Mindy. My problem isn't with Mindy. My problem with all these other fucking people that she's not, like, correcting. Like, stand on the truth. Stand on what you know. Stop letting all these people put shit in your head and make you think something is what it isn't. I have talked to Mindy several times today. And she says she's going to do whatever she's going to. I'll read it. I'm going to read it. When I go live tonight, I will completely clear your name. Tell me where that happened. Did it? Because I'm sure it didn't. Because it didn't. I mean, I haven't watched. I haven't listened. I'm done listening. I'm done watching. Like in these types of situations, like there's no one wins. There's not a win. No one's ever gonna win. Okay. Like I get that, but I am gonna clear my fucking name on all the fucking bullshit that has been said about me that's not fucking true. Because one thing that I am not is a fake ass person or a liar, and I'm not going to say anything unless I have a way to show what has really happened. Like I said, I have the email to Jessica. I will show it. I will show all these fucking messages. I will show where I was asked to call Jason. I will show here. Actually, let me show you right here. I'm gonna read this shit. If I was able to show it on my screen, I would, but I'm on my computer and it's on my phone. So, and then we did actually talk about the shirt situation today. And I tried to explain that it wasn't like I was upset about that, but not enough. I wasn't upset enough to speak on it. It only got spoke on because people were talking about me leaving the live the other night upset. I left the live the other night upset, yes, after the situation was talked about the shirts. Well, so we did address that. And what she had said was that she was talking about making her shirts. She still wanted me to make the other shirts. Well, when Jason like literally never responded back to me about the shirts like a week ago, then she started talking about making the shirts. What was I supposed to think? No one ever said, yeah, do that. No, like I never heard back. That was literally my last communication with Jason was about the shirts like a week ago. Until she asked me to call him that night when everything fucking blew the fuck up. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's because people are putting shit in his fucking head about me that isn't fucking true. But that's cool. He thinks I've been trying to lead him in all these wrong directions. No, I've just been watching the shit and going off of like the information that I had and trying to come to a conclusion and trying to basically brainstorm that information that I had, whatever, which again, never wanted to do, was asked to fucking call, so I did. Hold on, let me find. She said, okay, so she sent me the address and the name of the person from, I don't know who it's from, whatever. She said, this person works for the police department. Got him about the address. And then I said, no, his dad's name is blah, 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 because she sent me a different name. And she said, I'll never reveal my source. I said, I found his dad's address before. I believe that one address is what his ex told me was his dad's address. And I found his dad's name with that address. She said, I don't know. It's been confirmed twice by someone that has a government job. And this person, same address, just became available today. And then I sent her his mom's name and his dad's name. I said, this is his mom and dad right here. I said, that may be a relative, but his dad's name is blah, blah, blah. I said, I could have told you that months ago, but didn't know you didn't already know. And then I sent her what I thought was the address. But when I clicked it, it was on the same road, but a different street number. And then I said, that is the right address. And I said, but the house says for sale. So I was really confused. So then I tried to call her, and that was when she had taken the medicine. I said, I sent you the wrong one, but I think it's still the right address. She said, wait, because I can't comprehend. Hold on. Wait, because I can't comprehend, and he's telling me I'm wrong. Jason was. She said, call Jason, please. I said, I tried. He didn't answer. She said, damn. I said, okay, so it's not for sale, and the address you have is the right address. When I typed it gave me a bunch of different street numbers, and I didn't notice and clicked the wrong one, blah, blah, blah. And then I sent her the screenshot of what he said to me with my information and where I literally said nothing. And then I said, I'm out. That was too much for me. She said, what happened? I said, who knows, but that's not okay. She said, you don't ever need to talk to him again. I'm sorry. Okay, just stay away from him. So why would she say all of that? Make that make sense, please, people. And then I said, I mean, like all this is like on my community tab, so you can pretty much read all this. I said, I'm not Jessica, Mindy. This is really not okay for me, and I'm not. I said, and I'm only going to fucking spiral from here. I hope by the time you see this message, it's not too late to fix all this. I just don't know if I can take it anymore, or I can take any more than I already am. Like I was like already not okay before that happened. That fucking obviously fucking made me really fucking uncomfortable and like really freaked me the fuck out that somebody had my social security number. I'm sorry that that's apparently normal like behavior and that I should have been okay with it. Anyways, everybody pretty much knows what happened after that. Like I sent the messages. She said she woke up, blah, blah, blah. And then literally when she texted me today, she said, we have to clean this up. Are you willing? So that's all she's worried about is cleaning it up. Nothing else. So I don't fucking care anymore. It is what it is. Like, y'all clean it up. Y'all do whatever. It's not my mess. I didn't fucking do it. I didn't send somebody their fucking information and then try to gaslight them into thinking that was fucking normal behavior or that you fucking did something to deserve it. So, whatever. I don't fucking care anymore. I mean, to be honest, like, I've dealt with this shit my whole life, and I know better. I really do. It's just crazy that people can, like, have, like, fucking bad behavior and then blame other people for their bad behavior. Like, we're fucking grown-ass adults. You have to, like, fucking take responsibility. I don't care if you think that was just, like, a way of saying, look, I already have the information. Like, who would think that that's okay to send to somebody? I really just don't get it. I don't know. Just know that the police department out here is now aware of the situation as well, and not because of me. So, just saying. Yeah, I know. Like, literally, do you know, like, what you could do with someone's social security number? I mean, like, my credits, like, I mean, honestly, I've been working on my credit a little bit, like, the past few months. So, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That's just, like, really honestly, like, a fucking really scary situation. Because people can, like, literally go online and do, like, apply for things and do all kinds of shit with your social security number. Like, because obviously you can get someone's date of birth, you can get, like you can get all the rest of their information. Once you have their social security number, you can get anything else. And you can, like, literally become that fucking person. And I don't know how anybody thinks I should be okay with that. Instead, they make it like I was scared he's going to come kill me. Which I never said. Honestly, I would give 2 fucks if something happened to me. 2 fucks. I would be worried about someone, yes, obviously, because my kids are here. But to be honest, though, let me tell you something funny. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. Just know that the address that everybody thinks they have is not my address. So we'll just put that out there too, but we'll let them think that it is. We'll let everybody continue to think that it is. Because at least if they did try to come find me, we'll just let them continue believing that that's where I would be. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. My boyfriend's about to be getting up to get ready for work, and he's had a really hard day because he knows. I'm just actually, you know what, before I get off, real quick, I am gonna explain to y'all what happened today, what today was like, because everybody making fun of me only makes my brain tell me I need to prove them wrong and fucking just do it. Like, And I told Mindy this earlier. Like, I'm not saying that it's her responsibility to like stop the maybe stop the people from continuing to fucking like, I don't know. Like at any point in time, like all of it could have been just like stopped instead of like continued to keep going. But nobody cared enough to do that. But anyways, so when I got to the point that I knew I needed to leave, I left, and my older son came and sat with. So my oldest son will be 20 in about 2 weeks, and his fiance is 21. And they came and sat with my other 4 kids until my boyfriend got home. I went, I sat in a parking lot for a little while. I went to a hotel. I was going to go check into a hotel just for the night so that I could like have some peace and quiet and calm down and be okay. But I went in one place and they like, it was not even a nice place, and they told me like $100, and I was like, it's like a Thursday, it's not even like a weekend, and like it's, anyways, it was just like for the area that it was in, um, for the area that it was, I was just like, and then I really just didn't have the energy to try to find somewhere else to go, so I sat in my car for a little bit, and I'm in Texas, so it's really fucking hot right now, so I sat in my car for a little bit, and my boyfriend had got off work and found out about everything that was happening. Because he can't really like be on his phone or see it, like look at his phone, check his phone when he's at work. So he got off and seen everything that was happening, and immediately started fucking freaking out because he knows when I'm like that I don't always have the self control. Obviously, the situation happened before, and this was literally almost identical to that exact same fucking situation. The people that live in the town where all this stuff happened is where my kids go to school, okay? And so the people that live in that town did the same fucking thing and did a welfare check, and then CPS came, did all the same things. All the same things that have happened today is all the same shit that happened the last time I literally almost fucking killed myself. So for everybody to keep making fun of that and acting like this is all such a big fucking joke, this was almost a fucking identical situation to that. Thank God, to be honest, that I have so many fucking strangers on the internet that really like showed me some support. Like I wish I would have just stayed in my comments and out of other people's, and I probably would have been okay. I mean, I'm glad I am okay, and that really is probably the reason I am okay, is because I felt like at least fucking like somebody in the world fucking cared, and obviously my kids, but my older kids are fucking assholes, which is actually why I left. My older kids are fucking assholes, and they push me too far and act like it's funny. So they're 14 and 16, and they don't really get it or understand. I don't know. I don't know how to make them get it or understand. And sometimes I wish, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say that. Sometimes I wish their dad was involved and I could like, they had time to go anywhere else away from me and understand how lucky they actually are that I do all that I do for them or whatever. But their dad is has been in prison most of their life, and so they don't get that. Anyways, but yeah, so he just kept calling and calling and calling and calling and said, just come home, just come home, just come home. Like he knows it's really not okay. Like it's not good. So I finally just came home and went to sleep. And he's like, look, I'll keep all the kids in there. You go in there. And that's what I did. And thank God, because that's like, obviously I'm okay now. I'm in a better place. But I'm not going to be fucking bullied. I'm not going to be bullied. I've been bullied literally my whole life. But when it happened before, like literally the whole fucking town laughed at me and made fun like it was a fucking huge joke. And they made it all over. They kept saying I was hangry and all this and made it like it was over food. It was like, it's still like it was about the food, about the thing. Like, I don't know if anybody heard this on my other live when I talked about this last night, but it was about the food, but it wasn't about the food. It was about the way that I was treated and talked to by people that were supposed to care about me. Again, like, that's a fucking gut punch when you're already really fucking struggling, when the fucking people that pretend to care about you don't. Like, when you already fucking feel alone, and then the people that pretend that they care about you don't. Well, it wasn't over the internet. That's the thing. This is something that I deal with all the time, like once a month. Sometimes it's not as bad, and it wouldn't have been as bad this time. Like literally, if the situation with Jason didn't happen, like I would not have ever spiraled to the point that I had spiraled. But because I had all these fucking people talking shit about me, and I feel bad enough about myself. My brain literally tells me all the worst shit about myself. So hearing and reading all this shit from all these other fucking people that pretended to be my friend and whatever, and all these chats and all this whatever before, like all these people that faked the funk just to now prove who they really the fuck are and show their true colors. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's a little hard to deal with, a little hard to stomach, especially somebody that you talk to on a daily basis. Like I talk to Mindy every fucking day. I will wake up with messages from Mindy, like, and it's not one-sided. So that's another thing is people keep saying like, why would you go to a stranger on the internet? I don't consider somebody that I talk to on a daily basis a fucking stranger. Just saying. Yes. Well, yes. I was supposed to, according to my app, I should have started my period on like Monday or Tuesday. I think Tuesday. And I haven't. So that means it's just getting worse and worse. I don't know. But yeah, I'm working on, I finally decided I was going to try to start taking an antidepressant or something. I really don't want to do that. I've had really, really bad experiences with all that. So I think I really want to try to take a birth control that I can just keep taking and skip the whole period week altogether. I don't want to have a period anymore at all. I mean, I'm 39 years old at some point. I'm not anyways. So, but yeah, so PMDD, yeah, all the things. But I have, okay. I have ADHD, I'm autistic, and then the PMDD. So all of that like fucking peaks right before my period, and I am a disaster. I'm a fucking mess. I usually end up leaving and sleeping in my car. I usually end up leaving my house because of this. Like this is, but no, it's never. This is only the second time it's ever been to this level, and it's because of other fucking people pushing me when I'm already that bad. So. Anyways, I really need to get off here. He's going to be getting up in like 10 minutes. So he had a hard enough day, like I said. And like, it's crazy because he doesn't listen to any of my lives or watch any of my videos. Like, he doesn't care about any of that. And he listened to that 2-hour live from last night at work today. And I didn't know that. So when he was like freaking out, worrying about me, it's because he knew everything that had happened. And I didn't know. I hadn't even told him about the Social Security number situation. I hadn't even told him about any of that stuff. Because me and him are like in a place right now where communication is not really the greatest. And so I don't talk to anybody about anything. I hold everything in. Mindy is the only person really that I've been talking to about anything. And then that got flipped on me like I shouldn't be like have went to her about it when literally she's the only person I really talk to. So yeah, that's on me. Anyways, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna leave this up, and I'm really worried. I don't know, I feel like I should probably just not read any comments on here. Even though for the most part all the comments have been good, like positive on, like I haven't seen any. I don't know, I'm nervous. I think I'll just log off completely for the next week and then be back like Friday or Saturday next week. Actually, no. Oh my God, let me say this before I have to go because I'm so fucking upset right now about this. Okay, so does anybody listen to NF? Because I have concerts. I went to the NF concert for last year in July, August. I don't remember. Anyways, I went and I have never had like stage pit tickets to a concert. And so I spent all this money and got these tickets for me and my boyfriend and my 6-year-old because he loves NF too. He's like, we listened to it together. And If you don't know or haven't listened to, listen to NF. My favorite song by NF currently on his newest album is Mistake. Listen to it when you get off. Like, seriously, listen. Like, I promise, any fucking song you listen to by him, you will not regret it, okay? Like, he is considered, I guess, a Christian rapper, but he's like, his songs are all about, like, mental health, and he has OCD, and, like, it's really, really fucking good. Listen to it if you have not listened to it. Anyways, my point that I need to get to is that I had spent a lot of money on 6 concert tickets for me and all my kids and whatever. After we went last year, it was a disaster because my 6-year-old can't stand that long. There's no seats in like the pit or whatever, the floor. And so we couldn't really enjoy the concert. So the concert is scheduled on June 1st, but right now the Dallas Mavericks and the Dallas Stars are both in the championship for the first time at the same time. So the concert is at the American Airlines Center. And right now they have already had to cancel Nicki Minaj, Bad Bunny, maybe like several fucking concerts, and this one may be next. And I'd like spent like $1,600 on fucking tickets which is stupid. But I really wanted like a better experience than like I spent a lot of money last time, but also that was 3 tickets and this was 6 tickets. But I also wanted to be able to like get good enough seats because last time I went there I was all the way in the sky and I did not. It was terrifying. Anyways, I'm really upset about it because I was just saying the 1st is next Saturday and I'm supposed to be going to the concert. I think it's the 1st, the 2nd, whatever day it is. Because it's not that I want to extend it all or wait or whatever. It's going to take me, for one thing, it's going to take me time to go through and get all of the messages and emails. Like, I can't just obviously I have like 4 kids and school and it's the weekend and whatever, but I'm not going to like put all my time into this to get it all ready to like deal with it. But my kids have the last week of school, which means they have a lot of activities and shit going on, especially my 6-year-old's in kindergarten. I have a meeting that I had to reschedule from today that I didn't get to make it to for my 4-year-old to get in pre-K. I had to schedule that for next week because of everything going on right now. There's just a lot going on that I need to deal with before I can do that. So I'm taking a break for a week for myself and my mental health I'm gonna come back with the fucking proof to prove that everything I've said is the truth. I'm not trying to drag it out or like do any of that. I can't do it right now. I need to focus on what I need to focus on, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't still like deal with it. Again, that was one thing that I meant to say. Like, I don't know. Hold on one second. Because I had said this somewhere. Anyways, that's what I was going to say. I don't know what's going to happen between now and next week. Between now and next week, I could just say, fuck it. I don't really care if people fucking believe me or don't believe me. Like, I don't know. I don't know that I'm like, maybe I just don't care anymore after the week is over with. I don't know. I'm just saying, it's not my priority at the moment to do that. I want to focus on my kids and my real life and try to get myself back in a better fucking frame of mind before I do deal with it. That's really the only reason. I don't want to feel like I need to rush to get all this stuff to try to explain myself. I want to be in a better mind frame to do so. So, anyways, all right, I'm done. But thank you, whoever is here and actually showing support, and fuck you to whoever is here just to be fucking nosy and go back and twist shit that I said and pretend that I said shit that I didn't say. You could fucking go ahead and say something in the chat real quick so I could fucking block you now instead of later. Because I'm not with the bullshit, and I'm not gonna be with the bullshit. I don't fucking care. I have no ties to any of these fucking people. I don't fucking care anymore. They now mean to me what I mean to them. So take that how you want it. I'm now going to treat people how they treat me. So take that how you want. Again, thank y'all, and good night.